Kia ora koutou katoa. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our final post-Cabinet press conference of the year. I suspect we're all enjoying that prospect in equal measure, but I hope everyone gets the decent break that they deserve over the Christmas period. This week, the House sits for a final time, wrapping up on the Wednesday afternoon with the adjournment debate. Ahead of that, on Wednesday morning, President Zelensky of Ukraine will address the New Zealand House of Representatives via video link. Those who have been covering Parliament for some years will know that that is a relatively unprecedented event, with the exception of Prime Minister Gillard, who a couple of terms ago addressed Parliament. On Tuesday, I will join the Black Ferns at their public celebration here at Parliament, and on Thursday I will speak at the police graduation of Wing 361, marking over 3,600 new recruits in the past 5 years. This week, the government has a focus on the final reading of Smoke-Free 2025 legislation, which will effectively produce the world's first entirely smoke-free generation, as tobacco will not be sold to anyone born on or after the 1st of January 2009. Wednesday marks the 5-year anniversary of our Families Package, another initiative I'm really proud of, which has helped reduce child poverty and lift the incomes of a large number of New Zealand families. On Wednesday, we also have the Treasury's half-year economic and fiscal update and the budget policy statement from the Finance Minister. So a number of issues wrapping up as the year ends, which brings me to Cabinet's decisions today, during which we reviewed the Green List, our fast-track to residency visa process to fill skills gaps. The current situation in New Zealand is this. We have more New Zealanders in work right now than ever before, and the highest participation rate in the labour force on record. We're also training more people, with 240,000 supported into trades and training since July 2020. On the international front, Immigration New Zealand has approved more than 94,000 job check positions for businesses to look for workers from overseas since June, a number larger than the population of Palmerston North, with over 17,000 accredited employer work visas now approved. Over 8,000 of these workers have arrived in the country and counting. We've approved more than 40,000 working holiday makers to come in since March, a number larger than the population of Gisborne, with more than 21,000 already here for the busy summer season. And so net migration has already turned positive. The last 4 months we have data for, July, August, September and October, have all had positive net migration according to Statistics New Zealand. We're maximising job training, job opportunities and job openings. However, global worker shortages are contributing to worker shortages here as businesses look to hire more employees due to strong profits and the resilient economy. It's very clear a worker shortage persists, and not just here, but most markets we compete with. As I said, there are 94,000 roles approved and ready to be filled. Now we need to fill them. We need to attract skilled workers to our shores, with our pay, with our conditions, and with certainty. So in discussions with business and sector groups, we're expanding on our plan to make New Zealand the most attractive place in the world to live. That's why today, we're announcing the expansion of the Green List, which provides 2 fast tracks to residency to help attract people to New Zealand and fill labour shortages. We will expand the Green List to include further professions across healthcare, construction and education in particular, and improvements for some already on the list. 4 professions will be added to the Straight to Residence pathway. They are nurses, midwives, register auditors and all doctors. The change for nurses, midwives and doctors will take effect almost immediately from this Thursday, the 15th of December. Over 10 professions will be added to the Work to Residence pathway next year. They are secondary school teachers, in addition to some specialisations already on the list, primary school teachers, civil construction supervisors, gas fitters, drain layers, skilled crane operators, skilled civil machine operators, halal slaughterers, skilled motor mechanics, and skilled telecommunication technicians. We will also expand our sector agreements to allow for time-limited residence pathways for bus and truck drivers. To provide greater certainty for employers too, we will automatically extend employer accreditation by 12 months if they have applied by July next year. I want to make some specific mention of the changes being made for the health workforce. The World Health Organization has said the world is likely to be short by 10 million health workers by 2030. Since the pandemic, over 2,900 nurses have arrived in New Zealand through the critical health worker border exception. Since March, over 4,500 internationally qualified nurses have applied for registration with the Nursing Council. That's 4,500. We already have one of the easiest pathways for nurses abroad to come and work and live here, and we've already granted residence for those willing to work 2 years here. But in a crowded market, let's make the message even simpler. Our message to nurses everywhere: we are the best place to live, work and play. You will be able to seek immediate residence. As a nation, we are in demand. It's not just our reputation as a safe, clean, green and beautiful place, but with wages growing faster than inflation and the 9th lowest inflation out of 38 OECD countries, we have much to offer. 2023 will see the government focus squarely on what it will take to get through the cost of living challenges that come with global economies contracting. And we set ourselves up today to widen the workforce we need to prepare for what's to come, both the challenges and the opportunities. I'll hand now to Immigration Minister Michael Wood to provide further details, and then we'll be happy to take your questions.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Today we have announced a suite of measures to further support New Zealand businesses through the global labour shortage and to retain more high-skilled workers in the long term. During a time of a global economic downturn, New Zealand's strong economic position presents further opportunities to attract more high-skilled migrant workers to our shores. Our government has worked closely with sectors who are feeling the effects of the global workforce shortages the hardest, and we're moving to adjust immigration settings in line with those conversations. And you've seen a number of changes over recent months to reflect that. As announced by the Prime Minister, from this week, registered nurses, specialised healthcare roles and midwives will have an immediate pathway to residence. And from March, the Green List will be further expanded to include additional roles. All applicants will be able to count their time from the 29th of September 2021 towards their work to residency requirement. The Green List has been under ongoing review, and the next review will occur in mid-2023. We'll continue to monitor our settings to ensure that they remain fit for purpose. Additional measures announced today confirm, firstly, automatically extending employer accreditation by 12 months if the employer's first accreditation is applied before the 4th of July 2023, and not extending accreditation employers' requirements to all other employers in 2023 as previously proposed. Introducing a streamlined specific purpose work visa that long-term critical workers can apply for to allow them to continue to work in their current role for up to 3 years. And also providing a 12-month open work visa for approximately 1,800 previous holders of post-study work visas who missed out because of the border closures in 2020 and 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Since our borders reopened, our government has taken a number of steps to support businesses, including issuing approvals for businesses to internationally recruit for over 94,000 positions, granting over 40,000 working holiday visas, reopening the Pacific Access category and the Samoan quota, delivering the largest increase in a decade to the RSE scheme, resuming the skilled migrant category and parent category visas, which was closed in 2016 to strengthen our international offering. The evidence is clear that the international labour market is tight and will continue to be so. There is no immediate fix, but these changes will make a real and positive difference. Overall, with the suite of measures announced today, alongside the likes of the skilled migrant category and accredited employer work visa, I'm confident that Aotearoa New Zealand has the settings that we need to access skilled labour, support migrants and help us get through the challenging year ahead.
Thank you, Minister. Happy to take questions. Yeah.